Okay, the next part now will be the internal bores, and that's up here. And what I'll do is I'll go with the smaller bore first, which is 1 3/4 in the interior diameter, and that goes for a distance of about 3 1/4 inches in depth. And that's not very critical because that's just a clearance. That's all that's for the arbor to come through. That's all it's for. But the one that's critical is the one on top here for 2 inches. And this bore here would have to be 2.8 inches in inner bore, and that will be to fit the motor housing itself, and that's going to be critical. But the right now he's working on this here smaller bore right now, straight through, and that's coming up next. I'm using my 4-jaw chuck so I can hold the wide diameter here. Now I'll switch over to the 3-jaw chuck. Okay, this setup here is not too good because I have a lot of overhang here. It's nothing tight against the chuck jaws or anything with my self-centering 3-jaw chuck. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take some of this here material off the back side here, because that's just for holding anyhow. That's all that is, parent stock, that's all that is, to close this gap here. And I think I'm not going to use this kind of a setup. I'm going to go back to my 4-jaw chuck and chuck the whole workpiece itself to give it more support. So right now I need to cut some of this off. So it looks like I take off about 280, maybe 300 thou off of this. That still gives me plenty to grip onto with the 5C collet, so we should be good there. Okay. Because of this nub that I have to keep on here for that 5C collet, it's not going to work in my 4-jaw chuck either. So I have to go back to my 3-jaw chuck as I originally planned. Okay, now I have the have the gap filled here now. I cut that there, part of that nub off there, so now I'm tight to the chuck jaws on the back side. And I have it tightened as tight as I can possibly get it. And I'm just doing a quick check here on the run out, and that's not bad at all. So I'm happy with that. So I'll just take my time now and see what I can do on boring this now in this position. Okay, I'm going to try an end mill now in here, and because my tailstock is 2 Morse taper and my end mill holders that I made here are 2 Morse taper, I should be able to just stick that right in there and bring that up and give that a try. This way here I can enlarge the hole a little more yet before I go with the boring bar. Let's see how this works. Going pretty smooth. Yeah, I forgot I did make one bigger one here that holds a 3/4 inch end mill. I just can't use it in my milling machine because it's too short as far as this part here, the taper part. But it'll fit in here pretty good for the tailstock, so let's see how this works. far enough, then I'll be able to push it in. Right now I'm using the hand wheel and the tailstock. Okay, not bad. There's my camera mount set up right there to get me close to the lathe like that. I put the camera in this spot right here. I have the boom arm coming this way here. That's how I'm going to get that shot straight in for the boring job. Okay. Okay, I switched back to a different boring bar, I think a bigger boring bar. I cut back on some vibration. The smaller boring bar is giving me a lot of vibration, a lot of chatter. This one here is more of a stiffer boring bar, so I can reduce the chatter. Again, I can only take about 20 thousandths, 40 thousandths in that range off the inner diameter, inner bore. That's total. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I am going to machine about halfway down this here outside diameter to the proper size, close to the finished diameter to fit the router motor housing. But I'm only going to machine about halfway down. That way I have all the support here so that I'm not machining all of it at one time, going all the way down, making it real thin. I'll thin this out about halfway down. I have all that support, and I'll just keep on working my way down from there then. Take about half at a time. Okay, let's give it a try. That's very close right there. Okay, it's very close. What I want to do is I want to set, again, I got this here is to the proper dimension across the front here now. So now I need to start taking this here same dimension all the way back now. Remember, I took it half at a time so that I have plenty of support from here up. So now if I were to take this all the way down that way, it may make it kind of ringy. This way here I got all that support now. So now I'll do it. Keep on taking a little bit of time back this way now. But the main thing is it's established in the front here now. And we'll just start taking some of this back here now and get it all even back here. Here's a little bit of something I'm doing here interesting. I'm actually facing off the back side of this. What I have is I have my tool bit turned a little bit so that the front side of it here is on an angle this way, so it will not rub against the back side here. And just the tip of it is cutting. And I'm more or less just hitting the tip on the back side here and then just coming across this way here as if I'm facing the inside. I'll show what I mean. I can only come so far because the angle of the tool bit, I have to and again. Okay, I'll just keep that up right now. Going along here. Okay, I believe this here would be the cleanup pass here. Okay. Let's see what. Okay, and that'll work. Now what I need to do, next I'll have to bore in behind, back behind here now for 1 3/4 inches. Yeah, 1 3/4 inches. And that's so that it will take this here part right here can go through. This part here. We just got the machining for the actual motor housing itself, and now we need a clearance for this here to go through now. And that'll go back about 1 1/4 deep, and it will be 1 3/4 inches wide. And that's going to be pretty precise as far as the depth, so I don't cut into the to that there nub that we made there to put in the 5C collet. But everything else right now is done to this point here. So then I'm going to stop right now and take a little break, and the next will be the machine back here now next.